What's up, everybody? It is a nice Saturday, and today I'm heading to the hardware store to get some fasteners for my radiator mounting brackets. I want to get some black bolts, that way they're kind of inconspicuous. Get some big flat washers, just get some hardware for mounting that. I am hoping that I get some my rubber seal, my neoprene, I don't know, high density foam seals, whatever, in today from Amazon, so that I can so that I can mount the fan to the radiator without having the radiator get damaged. So that has to come in today before I can actually fully mount that fan. So if that doesn't come in, I am going to find some other stuff to do, but for now it's hardware and getting some stuff together. Maybe the exhaust. Maybe we'll do the exhaust today. I don't know. We're going to do something though. Getting close. Okay, this is initially the seal I bought for in between the fan and the radiator. And I liked how thin it was and flat, but it after I bought it, I realized the temperature rating sucked. So I had to buy a thicker high density foam stuff at the last second. That way it doesn't burn through it. So waiting for that to show up. I gotta check my phone to see. It should be on its way. I hope it's not one of those things where it turns up at like 8 o'clock tonight. So what I'm gonna do while I'm waiting is I got all my black hardware. I'll show you. In front of my Ace Beaver plate. All my black hardware for my brackets. I'm gonna go ahead and mark these on where to drill on all 4 locations, and I will go ahead and drill these, get them all ready, so that all I got to do when the seal comes is put it on and just bolt it up. I want it all ready, so I'm gonna start some drilling, marking first, drilling, getting that done, and then depending on how fast this goes, we'll see what else we can do. But it's cool now, like 80, but it's supposed to get like 93 with like 67% humidity, something crazy. So let's try to get some stuff done early on before it gets just too unbearable, and then we'll have to go inside and play Destiny 2 for a while. Okay, I got all my holes drilled here, 2 on the other side. I took out the battery tray to get that side, and then I got the fan drilled, just a through bolt. Lock washers both sides, and now I am just waiting for the seal to come in. So I am going to, I guess, kind of clean up this mess and move on to something else. So I figured while I was waiting for the mail to get here with my seal stuff, I would start laying out my parts for my exhaust. So the first thing I did was I obviously checked the main pieces on here to see what I got, and then I started looking at the hardware. I'm missing a bunch of stuff and it's pissing me off. I'm glad I checked it though. So if you get this, make sure you check all your hardware. So I'm missing the rubber isolators. I'm missing a nut. I've got one of these, I'm supposed to have 2. I've got one of these, I'm supposed to have 2. I'm supposed to have 2 of these. I got one, I don't even know what that's for. I'm missing the sheet metal screws it's supposed to come with. So it's really irritating to spend this much money on exhaust and then have all these freaking parts missing. I mean, everything looks awesome, but missing parts. So I can't really do too much on that right now, so I'm going to contact them. So I guess I'm just going to sit here and wait for the mail to get here. Okay, the foam seal finally came in later yesterday from the mail. This is what it is. supposed to be good up to high temperatures, so it's one sticky side. So I already came over here and got it mounted up. You can see the foam. I put it on all four sides, but it doesn't really hit the top side. So I'm hoping that'll be okay. But it's up, the whole thing's solid. I'm thinking I don't even really have to run this piece that goes right here. I'm thinking I might just leave it off. I think it looks kind of clean without it. So I'm gonna start off without it, but everything's super solid. There's a little gap right there. I don't know if that's a big deal, but it's all good. It's in. So I gotta tighten these transmission lines down. But I did put the drain petcock on there, and I did put the barb fitting over there for the steam vent. And I'm gonna check out my air setup. So I got a 45, and I got a MAF adapter, and then I got the filter. One thing that I got that I want to show you guys that it didn't work the first time was just this simple elbow. The problem with this one was that it doesn't come out far enough to clear the alternator. So obviously, and I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. So this wouldn't work, which was too bad. So I figured I need something longer leg, which is why I got this big elbow. So this is gonna sit just like this. Let me go get a coupler real quick and set it on there so I can let go of this. Hold on. Okay, just kind of resting right here. So you can see it's just gonna fit between the fan and the alternator. Just like that. And it looks cool. Wasn't sure if I wanted to end it like this or turn it this way, so I did get another short elbow. I think this one's like a 35 degree. They have all sorts of them, but I think I might. Let me slap this on real quick to see if I like the angle. I might have to cut some length out of this, like up here. Let me put this on to see if I like the angle. Hold on. Okay, as I expected, it's a little bit too long, but this is kind of what I was envisioning, was it turning over here more. I can mess with that rotation just by twisting that bend right there, but kind of what I was thinking is like right there. What do you guys think? Should I just come straight out, or should I have a little bend in it? Let me know. Also, what I got to figure out is MAF sensor. What I have for that is I got a 5-wire MAF sensor plug. This right here is the factory truck one. So I don't want to use this. So my question is, can I switch to the blade style, or underneath this is the circle style? So I can use either. I can use the circle, the blade, but I don't want to use that one in the line. So let me know what you guys think. Maybe you have a part number I can use for just tossing in a 5-pin blade in there to make that work. And then let me know your opinions on coming straight out or kind of angling. I'm thinking maybe for now just go straight out. I'm afraid to cut this and hurt myself. And then also, what direction do these go? That's another thing I got to figure out. Because I can't move this up this tube if it needs to go out the side. kind of need to leave it right where it's at if it's going to go this way. That way the wiring can come this way and clear the alternator. So I think I'm just going to go straight. I'm going to go straight out. I'm going to have this plug maybe coming in the side if that's okay placement. I got to research that if horizontal is okay. Plug it right there and call it good. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. But before I get done, I'm going to put some radiator hoses on. I don't have clamps. I want to get some solid clamps like this for the radiator hoses. I don't want to get the perforated ones. I don't know, but I just don't like the perforation and how it bites into the hose. So I'm going to find some solid hose clamps for the radiator hoses before I put those on more permanently. But I'm going to actually try to fit those up right now. Okay, this lower one is going to be a little bit of stretch, but I think it's going to work. I can feel that there's enough clamping surface for this lower hose. This top one, I just trimmed it up a little bit. It's sloppy right there, but this is where you take this adapter feed it in there. Now it is nice and snug. And it's got a little pinch in it right here. So I wonder if I can take a little bit of, yeah, I'm going to take about that much length out of it, and I think that'll be good. Yeah, I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, so this one's trimmed up now, and I think this is how it is going to be. I'm just going to order some nice clamps this week and wrap those up. And turn off this fan just in case. So I'll order clamps for the radiator hoses, then I can cross that off the list. I got to get a steam vent line, and I'm guessing that is this guy underneath right here going to down here. Hopefully that's not too big of a barb, because that's just what I had lying around. And then got to look into the air filter. Another thing to keep in mind is that I've read that you don't want this so close to this or a bend, because you want it more of a straight area, because the air could be more turbulent. I don't know if I have a choice, so if you think this is going to be okay, let me know. I need to do some research on that and figure that out. But anyways, that means I'm going to be able to cross off radiator hoses and intake. All that'll be done. Heater hoses don't need to worry about. Check fluids right before I start. Exhaust, I need to get the missing pieces. Driveline will be here this week. And then I'm after exhaust, I'm pretty much done to wiring. So I just wish it wasn't so freaking hot and muggy. It's only like 80 degrees in here, but it's already like super humid, and I'm just sweating not being out here very long. So we'll try to pick at it. Oh geez, I will try to pick at it this week and get more stuff done. Once I figure out exactly where this is going, I gotta shorten this. That's why I never wrapped it all the way, because I know I'm gonna end up shortening this to the right spot. So I'll have to cut and resolder all that on there and clean it up and make it look nice. Thinking right about here is where I want it. If that's gonna be okay, let me know. And yeah, it's starting to look like almost a complete engine bay. Let me know what you think about not using the top cover. I kind of like how clean it is, but let me know your opinions. All right, peace out.